Good morning, folks. G-Rift here. Today, I just wanted to go back into some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and go over my current Gadget Sky Striker deck profile. Now, this is a deck I have a lot of fun with. The replays sometimes get pretty spicy, so in the future, if I'm going through some content and you see me throw up some replays in the background, this is probably the deck I'm using. All for the memes. You can get out some pretty big fun stuff sometimes. My extra deck is not 100% complete. I've been saving some of my UR credits to buy some of the meta stuff. Maxi mostly is what I've been looking to save up for and get, and then go from there. Hopefully, I can pull some of this stuff. But so we're gonna start off with a scrap recycler. Definitely a one of, I think, in most Earth decks. The ability to pitch any of the gadgets from grave, and then if you put two back to draw, you link summon quite often. So and you have the way to special summon him with Anchor Drill. Good to get on the field, good effect, draw power. Next, three green, three red, three yellow. I would debate bringing them down to two if you felt you needed a different engine or something in it, or maybe you wanted to throw in different Infinitracks or a little bit of Gear stuff, or you wanted to capitalize a little more, throw in some Rays or a Rose to build on the Sky Striker engine, you could definitely do that. I only run three of each of the main gadgets. If I ever had to knock anything out of this deck, it would be those extra copies, and I would just run doubles. Three silver, three gold, very powerful cards in the gadget engine. If they're destroyed on the field, you can special summon any gadget essentially from your deck. Normally, you pick silver, and then if you have one of the three colored ones in hand, you summon and you just get your resources back. You can only use one of each of gold or silver's effect per turn, so it works to hold up defenses if your opponent's only attacking with a couple of monsters. Sometimes when you're playing the ladder here, people can't really get out more than one or two monsters per turn, so you basically bolster your defenses, and all of a sudden you have four on board, and it's your turn. So very powerful card. Fitted Track Anchor Drill. When normal summoned, you can summon a Earth Machine monster from your hand. Works very well with the colored gadgets or Scrap Recycler because you either get Scrap Recycler's effect or the gadget's effect to reload your resources. Then you can take a Earth Machine monster on the field with Anchor Drill, add their levels together, and they both become those levels. So it's nice mixing it with the colored gadgets to go level 8 into something like a Din Girsu, or you could get pretty spicy with the Dragooblion plays if you wanted to and summon those number monsters. And a very, very good card in this deck. It would be another thing I would consider dropping to 2 if I had to, but I like the versatility of it, being able to get that Diggy on board. Toon Cyber Dragon, only in here for the Toon Table of Contents. Deck thinning gets me a free machine monster that I can use to go into Platinum Gadget. Dark Hole, sometimes if you're going for OTKs, it's beneficial to Dark Hole your own side of the field just to trigger off Silver or Gold's effect, summon from deck and re-summon from hand. You basically wipe out the opponent's board and you load yours back up. Very situational, but also very powerful. And if you have nothing on your board, it is what it is. You still destroy all their monsters. Regeki, powerful. Monster Reborn, you will trigger Silver or Gold's effect because it's when it is special summoned. You can steal your opponent's monster from grave. Good card overall. Upstart Goblin, you can run three in this game. I would debate running it at three. I just only have the one copy right now. Two Pot of Avarice, you go through monsters exceedingly quick in this deck, and it's nice to be able to put them back in plus gain two. So I would not run three because I don't ever want to see this card in my opening hand. But a little ways through the duel, once I start thinning my deck out, it is nice to draw into this card. Then we get to the Sky Striker stuff. So basically, two engages. You play three if you could, but you're only allowed two. Very, very good card to search out any Sky Striker spell you want. So most of the time, you're going to search out your Hornet drones, and that way you can recycle your Kagari to pull engage back right away. Because with the gadgets, you want to have them on field and have as much advantage in hand as possible. You don't want to wait or keep things in tow. You're basically swinging for the stars right away. So we run two, we play two, and we try to recycle that Kagari right away. Three Afterburner, way too powerful, destroys monsters, then destroys spell. You go through quite a bit of spells in this deck, even though the split is 20-20. You always somehow have three engrave when you have to use it. It's very seldom you have to sit and think about what you're doing. One Jamming Waves, It's very situational. I wouldn't run two because set spell trap sometimes gets you in trouble because if your opponent doesn't have a set one, you can't activate the first effect, then you don't get the second one. Lightning Storm OP, double or nothing, very easy to put two rank 4s, and if your opponent's not expecting it, that's GG's first turn almost. Hornet Drones, if you choose not to run Ray, you have to run this to get into your Link Sky Strikers, mandatory. Widow Anchor could maybe get away with two if you wanted. You could cut something else out of your deck. This could be where you cut one of your ankle drills for a second one of this. But if you have your one in tow to stop their play one turn, it's very seldom they're going to live the next. And Shark Cannon. Nothing crazy. You have it for versatility just in case. Onto the extra deck, we have Utopia. You're playing Utopia double for the double or nothing. It's mandatory. Diamond Crab. The only reason I have Diamond Crab in this deck is because normally I would like to play 2 limiter removal, but again, I'm saving up my UR credits, so this is just a way for me to get 3,000 on board if I have to swing over something. So not a terribly good card, but it's a rank 4. I can put up easy, attack, defense 3k. It's a bit of a stall wall if I need. Heavy Armored Iron Wolf, he can pop token to attack direct if he needs. Plus, when he's destroyed, you get to add a machine type monster from your deck to your hand. Great Searcher, if he's destroyed, you could destroy it off jamming waves if you had to, or your own afterburner to pop the effect if that's what you need. Baguska, self-explanatory, cover your bases if you're playing a combo heavy effect deck. He's just nice. He stops yours, yes, but again, if you summon him to the extra monster zone, you can destroy him with Afterburner on your own turn and then just pop off. Utopia double, amazing. I don't think I have to say anything about this bad boy. Red Ice Flare Metal Dragon. If you pull out Scrap Recycler and Anchor Drill and add them together, it gets you a rank 7. He's essentially here for a little bit of a beat stick, but also if you go first and you have it come up and pass turn, 500 damage every time your opponent activates effects is big. Optimally, I'd like to run Draco Sack. Again, saving on my UR credits, but that's the one that I would go for. Summon it, get your protection twice. Lancelot, rank 8, can attack directly. He's a zombie, but 2,000 direct. And the very first spell or trap card that is activated every turn, he negates it. So he's a little bit of built-in spell negation if that's what it comes to. Dingirsu, again, great effect when he comes on the field, protects himself, is a machine, works with limiter removal, all that kind of stuff. Dragooblion is another one of those level 8 beat sticks where he could be replaced probably by Geargant X once I unlock it, but for now he's a 3,000 beat stick that can be made with a rank 8. He's gotten me out of a pinch before on a replay, which eventually I'll upload and show you guys, and yeah, it was kind of cool. One Kagari, you're playing Sky Striker. Your point is to get Hornet Drones off your engage, to summon into Kagari to get it out right away, to reuse it. You only run one Shizuku because on the turn you are ending when you summon Kagari. You're ending on Shizuku to pull whatever other Sky Striker card you want from your deck, whether it's your second engage, whether it's your afterburners, it could be anything, but you just want to get its second effect off. And having it on the field, assuming you have that many spells in grave, lowers attack and defense of the opponent's monster. Hayate is only here if you need to make an attack with limiter removal. It can attack directly. So you run double, you have both in hand, that's 6,000 direct. Nothing crazy. That's the only reason it's here, is in case you got to shiv some life points away. 2 Platinum Gadget. I never really find myself needing 3 because you can recycle them with Pot of Avarice. You get an extra special summon from your hand, so you can keep on loading up yourself with gadgets, and it's got the same effect as Gold and Silver, that when it's destroyed, you get the special summon a gadget from deck. And my last and least, Triple Burst Dragon. He's the only rank 3 that I could find. Sometimes you get in a situation where you have a Platinum Gadget in your zone, and you have something in your main monster zone, and you really, really want to activate a Sky Striker card, but you can't do anything, so you link them away for this. It's just a way to clear your field so that your main monster zone isn't taken up, so you can think around with your Sky Striker stuff. And yeah, you can tribute this card, target a level 2 or lower link 2 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it, so it gets you your Kagari back if that is what it takes. So this is my build so far. There's a few things that I would like to switch out. Sometimes I'd like to get spicy, run Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning, or double tour guide. That's where you get your dark engrave. You can summon Zen Maze, which protects itself, and then you have limiter removal as well. So those are all kind of combos that I'm gonna look into, but for now, this is my build. I doubt any of you guys are playing gadgets at all. If you like what you see, you just let me know. I fell in love with this deck in real life. It has some very crazy potential to it. And yeah, hopefully I can get some replays up here and show you guys what I'm talking about because it's pretty fun. We have a pretty good time with it. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.